Josko Gvardiol's medical with City is underway. Sofyan Amrabat is linked to a Premier League club, and much more news has to be discussed for the transfer market because it's truly underway. And we are in the thick of it. We're just going to get straight into it. But as always, if you enjoy the content on the channel, consider subscribing. Gvardiol, big signing. One of the biggest signings of the summer, probably. He's linked to a £90 million switch to Manchester City. That's an open secret. Most people are aware of that. But now we have Pep Guardiola, not Gvardiol, Guardiola, speaking very publicly about Josko Gvardiol. He says, Gvardiol, what a beautiful surname he has. He is doing a medical test. Everybody knows he is here. Hopefully, we can finish the deal in the next few hours/days. So there you have it from the man himself, current Champions League winning coach Pep Guardiola, stating that Josko Gvardiol is in Manchester. He is conducting a medical with Manchester City. The fee is estimated to be around £90 million, and that will make him the most expensive center back in world football history. So he's set to pass, that threshold of being the most expensive center back in the world. And I mean, he's going to be a hell of a signing for them. I'm honestly not too thrilled to see him in the Prem. I think he's going to just boss it up, mostly because I just don't like City. So seeing him at City is going to be very scary. Kane has been inching closer and closer to move away from Bayern. There was rumors that he would buy out the remainder of his contract at £20.6 million, but Bayern seemed determined to send in a £100 million bid for Kane. This is coming from Florian Plettenberg. He is a fairly reliable journalist out in Germany, in tune with stuff related to Bayern. If you're not aware with him, this is honestly a move that if I was Daniel Levy, I would jump at this. I mean, 100 mil, with bonus payments included, so it's not even just 100 mil. It's 100 mil rising, so it's like, you could get like 110, 115 mil for Harry Kane, and with him being on the final year or final couple of years of his contract, you jump at this. He's at that age where, yeah, I know he's been Spurs' best player for the better part of a decade, but sometimes it's time to move on. I think now is the time for Spurs. David Moyes might be getting some sacking. He might get sacked. Failed pursuits of Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay are highlighted here, with tensions over lack of transfers. But there is a more interesting thing with West Ham about their transfers and their just general lackadaisical nature in the market, being that they haven't really signed anyone after losing captain Declan Rice. And that is that, West Ham are looking for a left back, a center back, a DM, a center mid, attacking mid, winger, and striker. But they're searching on a popular transfer form. So I have the Athletic here. Transfer room, I'm logged in, I swear to God. So it's transfer room. I saw it before it popped up. Let's look up transfer room really quick. Transfer room. Yep. So this is where West Ham were basically airing their dirty laundry. They were saying what they need, what they're looking for in the market, and they were replacing their own kind of budgets in there, according to my knowledge. I saw something that said that they were looking to spend around 20 mil for each of these positions. So they were looking. Yeah, so West Ham's listed budget for each position is up to £20 million, but they are also exploring the loan market. So make of that what you will. If you're a West Ham fan, I'm sorry, but that's kind of embarrassing for a Premier League club to kind of, be so blatantly public with their kind of transfer approach. But Mickey van de Ven, this is a huge signing for Tottenham. I don't know how great Mickey van de Ven will be. I honestly don't know too much about him. I only know up to the extent of what I saw when I was kind of looking him up when he was linked to Liverpool. But 50 million euro package, add-ons included. So I'm thinking like 40 and 10 or 35 and 15. But even still, that is a heck of a package. I mean, if you get him for 35 and he's average, then it's whatever. If you don't have to pay the installments, it's fine. But 50 mil for a young center back, I don't think this necessarily fixes their center back option issue. You know, you had the likes of Davinson Sanchez still there, Ben Davies, Christian Romero. Uh, we'll see how it takes shape, whether they play a back four or back three. I expect they'll play a back four under Ange Postecoglou, but we shall see. Could be a big move for Tottenham. Sofian Amrabat, a player linked to many a Premier League club over the summer. Man United seeming to be the one that's going to prevail. They're expected to start formal talks with him soon. And Fred and Donny van de Beek seem to be exiting the club. This is coming from Fab Romano. Then Frank Kessie to Al Ahly. He was also linked to Liverpool a couple of days ago. I didn't think that it would ever happen, and it's not going to happen because he's penned a 3-year deal with Al Ahly in Saudi Arabia until June 2026. Transfer fee around 15 mil. So, I mean, Barca made 15 mil on him. They signed him on a free, I believe. And so in a couple seasons to get 15 mil, that's good for a club that's embroiled in financial turmoil. So good for them. But Bayer Leverkusen, seeing the sort of, potential and just quality of Xabi Alonso, they have extended his contract by 2 years. Fair play. Great coach, great promising coach. One of my favorite players of all time, honestly. Growing up, loved watching Xabi play, both at Liverpool and at Real Madrid. He was just a world class midfielder, like a fine wine. So good for him. Amazing player, amazing coach apparently too. So next we have Crystal Palace, who are working on a deal to sign Lewis Hall on loan from Chelsea. Tyreek Mitchell is injured for them, and Lewis Hall played as like a left mid and a left back for Chelsea at various points last season. So could be an interesting move. I just found this rather interesting, being that I had kind of had the expectation that someone like Pochettino is going to look to keep a majority of his youngsters there. Obviously, Colwell has extended by 6 years, but Poch is someone who likes to kind of develop from the academy, use some younger players, and kind of make the squad his own. So we'll see what's up with that. Keep an eye on that. Next, kind of some sad news. Not really transfer news, but if you're familiar with 538, they do like all the kind of data forecasting for not just US elections and stuff like that, but also sports and like other events. And they had a really wide breadth of stuff that they would analyze. But according to Ryan Best, who I don't know exactly his kind of so he used to work at 538. Maybe he was like one of the founding members. I'm not entirely sure, but he basically came out and said that after recent layoffs and organizational decisions from Disney, ABC News, the team is officially no longer maintaining or supporting our sports forecast. So that's honestly a pretty sad day, not just for the world of football, but the world of sports. Disney comfortable with being the corporate overlord and cutting out a resource that many a sports fan really honestly just valued. Honestly, it was really clean, easily accessible, great user interface and experience, and now it's gone. And that's pretty sad. But I'm not going to end on sad news. We have one more story. If you don't follow my career mode, you won't know that I signed Daichi Kamada on a free on like transfer deadline day in my FIFA 23 Liverpool career mode. But in real life, he's going to Lazio. So good for Daichi Kamada. I was nervous he wasn't going to get a contract in my save, so I just signed him up. But clearly not an issue in the real world. Lazio is an interesting team for him to go to. I mean, he's going to fill the void of, I assume, SMS, Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, but we shall see. As always, comment down below. Let me know what one of these transfers is, in your opinion, the best transfer, or which one you're most excited to see unfold, whether that be good or bad. Also, comment below if I've missed any transfers that you would like to see me discuss. Like the video if you ended up enjoying. Subscribe for more transfer news. football content, Premier League news, and all the works. I'm Sideline Sedo. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.